is Babs, Babsy, Barbara, Evelyn, and Glenn. Evelyn enjoys embroidered wall art. Glenn enjoys making birdhouses, assembling ships and birdhouses. And Barbara, she enjoys spin class with her friend, Maria. Well, Barbara and Glenn had tension last year because she accidentally broke one of his birdhouses and didn't apologize. Evelyn thinks she had white wine with dinner, and she said that when she drinks that, she gets very rude. Yeah, it was about to ruin, the birthday celebration that they were having, but, Evelyn rose above and soothed her husband. These are your guys' stories. This is why I don't bother. But then Evelyn sent Deborah a thank you card for attending and never heard anything about it. A drama. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, stoned, I'm such a terror. Oh my god, I'm so scary. Okay, let's talk about other things, because I don't have to take up time, and like, what the fuck. Okay, let's keep talking. Oh look, they're pointing at, like, oh, a squirrel once landed there. Like, this is real. Like, all these new people. Evelyn just played with her butt. I got it on tape. That's what you get, Evelyn. They're contemplating the landscape, guys. They really are. They're in in-depth contemplation about a town they live in. I finished this corn nuts. It is not a pleasant snack. It's a very hard snack to eat a bag of. But anyway, what are we gonna tell you? Some other politician that I don't give a fuck about. Like, good people just don't smoke weed. But like, he's really, really, really pasty. Like, unhuman level pasty. And I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure your morning routine is formaldehyde. Oh, I'm gonna die out here. This is such crap, and you're totally gonna like do a train on my dead body. Oh my god, you totally would, you sick fucks. Mugging and shit, dude. They're gonna kill me and bring my dead body. Okay. I mean, you guys can come up here and do whatever all you want, but come on. Glenn has his prostate checkup at 11. Hypocritically, they all smoke, right? Alright. Oh, you guys, when they were smoking, I thought it was crack. Cause I don't know. It was paid to. Okay. Mine tastes better than yours. Oh my god, go. Let me see my battery. Well, anyway, that guy's wrong. I'll put up some facts for you about marijuana, and the studies linked to increased empathy. So actually, your statement is directly wrong. People that smoke pot are then inherently better people. I'm not saying everyone that smokes pot's like a fucking angel. People are people, dude. It's like when the cop was like, Brewhaus are bad. And he said they're ugly. He's like, you're not a Brewhaus. And I'm like, no, I am. And they're stereotypes. And actually, that's the whole deal. People focus so much on witch. I'll talk about witch shit. Fine. Talking about your shit. People focus so much on the look of witches because it's one of the few quote unquote religions that takes ownership of their aesthetic, and people find this dangerous. So when they depict witches, they tend to do like very ugly, or if you ever notice like in Disney, but actually the reason they do that is because witches can be a bit more seductive. It's just how it is. Having to do with you owning your space, like your room, like my room, had like incenses and everything felt nice, and like it is seductive. It's not its purpose, but it is seductive in owning that space and in owning your aesthetic and you. And so they focus so much on looks for that, and but actually many witches are very beautiful because of that. But it's threatening. That's why because it's very women oriented, women empowered um, facet of society. Um, this whole witch culture thing, and that's why you guys demonize it so much, is because it does focus a lot on a liberated woman and the realm of magic. And this is exactly what men don't want. If women started inhabiting what they're naturally good at, magic, and that sensitive, creative side, and stopped. I'm gonna talk to you guys about random shit because they're just here, and my battery's gonna die when it's gonna die. So let's just talk. The problem is that we define power under masculine terms. We see power as strength, as dominating, as conquering, as devastating. But if you realize that there's other forms of power, then that's very dangerous for men, they feel, because if women understood that nurturing is a power, caring, helping things grow is a power, protecting is a power, yes, beauty is a power, but beauty in many ways, beautiful acts that you can do for other people, then now you're redefining power. And if you, the realm of which, I don't want to say dogma, but concepts, has a lot to do with owning these powers, and men fear it because they think that if a woman has power that she'll use it against him, or he'll somehow not be in control. And actually, I think what you'd find is if your woman is with you and she has power, you don't want a woman that's with you just because she doesn't have power. If a woman is with you when she has power, then she's with you. And wouldn't you rather have someone that's actually with you than someone that just needs you? Anyway. Oh my god. Keep talking. I'll just keep talking about shit because it's like a waste of tape mouthfeel. Which I guess was my point. You guys are, I don't know if you're doing this, but knight in shining armor concepting me.
I think the reality is I do need a rescue. I think the reality is cannot be from an individual. So that negates, I mean, the logic is just not there for that. That's the whole why I'm outside all the time and not staying at friends' houses and et cetera, et cetera. That was the whole thing. I gotta get my bed too. Butt pliers. Fixer for the birdhouse. I don't, however. Thing with work farms. I hate crafts. I don't hate crafts. I hate crafts in art museums. I'm like, why the fuck do I need to see what's in your garage? I'm sorry. I struggle to. It is an art. It is an art. I can't hang with it in a museum. I'm sorry. I can't take it seriously enough. What the fuck is this woodwork? Woodwork is an art too. I've seen fucking gorgeous wood, and I'll stop and look at like the really like antique ones. I'm just like, why the fuck are you in a fine art museum? For a MoMA. Okay, fine, you're gone. Jesus Christ.